Hi, it's me. So today I'm gonna talk about how to prepare for your interview, and I'm Cheryl. So step one, you need to know like what is the interview looking for. The most important thing is about your skill and your ability for the position. Like for example, if you apply for a movie making company, the skill they're looking for is how you make a movie, right? And the second point is your self-confidence. You need to look really confident that let them to think that you are good for this job. And the third thing is leadership because you're in a team right now, you're in a company, so you will want leadership. And the fourth thing is flexibility, and you can think about it like the ability to handle conflict. Conflict cannot be avoided in teamwork and in your internship. Like it's impossible. So how would you deal about it is the point to this position. And you also need to have the willingness to accept responsibility because responsibility is a really important quality in company interview. So they will want you to have responsibility for what you have done. And the last thing you want is the enthusiasm for this job. You will have the eager to learn or the eager to do things well. And the second part is preparation is the key to success. You need to know yourself well, you need to know the organization, and you need to know the position. You need to know what they are looking for, you need to know like what you need to do. And the second thing is to practice. Practice makes you more confident. You'd have to remember the time and the location so you won't be late or find the wrong place. Just don't be late for the interview. And the fourth thing is dress appropriately. Outfit is really important for an interview. It is your look will show how you treat this. So if you dress t-shirt and jeans, they will think like, oh, you don't think this is important. So you want them to think that you treat this interview really important. So you need to dress appropriately. And you better bring your resume so you can like look at your resume to answer the question. You also want a pen and a notebook so that you can write down their questions or your questions. It is good to bring a business card so that they can see your contact information. And step 3, questions to prepare for the interview. Well, they often ask, tell me about yourself. And you don't want to answer like where do you grow up, where do you go to school. You don't want to answer that because this is like not the information they are looking for. They want to know your experience, your background, and your strengths and your skills that is beneficial for this position. And second, why do you apply for this job? This is almost a question that you will see in every interview. So for this question, you want to show how well you know about this organization. You want to know like what they are looking for. And the third thing is, what is your weakness? Well, you don't want to say something that is really your weakness. You want to say something like how you overcome this weakness and how would you treat this weakness. So for example, you can say like, oh, I'm nervous when I'm speaking in public. It's your weakness. But you can say like, to overcome it, I practice a lot and I attend a camp that helps me to improve my speaking skills. And now I'm confident that I have overcome this weakness. So they will think that you are a person with responsibility for your weaknesses. And the fourth thing is, what are your salary expectations? Well, you don't really want to talk about this until you think that you are the right person for this position. So you don't talk too much in detail about this. Yeah, just remember that. And the fourth step is during the interview, you want to have like good eye contact, you want to have a firm handshake. So you want to listen carefully to the question so you won't miss anything. It is okay to ask, would you say that again? It's fine. And you want to answer the question with clear pronunciations so that everyone can understand what you're talking about. You want to ask informed questions and you want to show yourself. Show yourself is the most important thing. You want to show like your ability, why you're qualified for this position, so there are more possible to have you for this position. And step 5, after the interview. So you really want to say thank you. You can send an email, you can give a thank you card, just show that you appreciate that they take your time for your interview. And second is to evaluate your thoughts. This is also a really important step because you can learn from this interview. Maybe you will not success in this interview, but it is also good to summarize what you have done good and not good in this interview to do better in the next one. So if you have a second chance, just prepare for that.